welcome to a session I'm calling Palm Gazing Yoga Core. You may have heard of stargazing, navel gazing. There is also palm gazing, where we are staring or focusing on the palms of our hands. This is to keep us in the present moment, mindful, and can reduce anxiety or stress. I will also be using essential oils. I'll begin with Thieves essential oil, and to close the practice I will move to a lavender oil. You will take 3 drops, encircle them in the palm of your hand 3 times, and take 3 deep inhales and exhales. Bringing palms together right at the heart center. We're going to inhale, push the palms to the sky. Exhale, open out into the atmosphere, and inhale, lift up tall, and exhale, draw back down again to the heart center. Let's repeat. Inhale up and open. Next, inhale up and through the heart center. Twisting to the side, opening arms in opposite directions, looking to the hand behind you. Bring it back into the center, palm to palm. Twist and expand, and palms together, return to center. Pushing palms up, we'll keep the twist. We'll switch the arm choreography. Pushing palms up, and then they open to opposite sides as you twist, looking behind you. Lift the arms up, palm to palm, and draw it back down into heart center. Press up, twist open, lift up, return to the center. Inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale, lift, and exhale, return to the center. Pushing palms forward and out, we'll drop the ear side to side towards the shoulder. Lifting fingertips towards the sky. Let's turn the fingers reaching back. Arms are shoulder height, and we'll roll the head in a semicircle. Drop it chin to chest, ear to shoulder, chin to chest, and ear to shoulder. Place the palms in front of you, fingers facing you, wrists outwards, and let's get a stretch through the wrists and arms, leaning forward, reaching the palms down, looking from side to side. Breathe in, breathe out. Looking down. Inhale, looking up, lift the chin. Keep looking up, and then now take the head side to side. Shake out those palms. Side bend, reaching over one side. We'll rotate. So fingertips graze the ground in front of you. Bring it back to center. Bend and reach overhead. Repeat. Twist, center, bend, and extend. And now hold here, hand behind the head. Let's look up to the sky. Open it up and breathe it in. And to the other side. Side bend. We'll bend and extend that arm, and then rotate, twisting down. Bring the fingertips to the floor in front of you and alternate. Twist, center, bend, and extend. Every time you extend, you can reach over to the side a little bit farther. Bringing hand behind the head, look up to the clouds. And just pulsing that top elbow open and back, exploring range of motion. Inhale. Bring the arms into a T shape, rotating from the shoulders, wide open palms, energized fingertips as we rotate back and front, fingertips back and forward, maintaining T-shaped arms. And then let's alternate the arms with the direction of the fingertips. Breathe and sit tall. Palms to the sky. Let's lift up nice and high, reaching out of the waistline, looking up. Bend one elbow down, looking to that palm, and switch the other elbow. Bends, looking at the palm. As one elbow bends, the other arm reaches ecstatically up to the sky. Stretch through the side body and through the shoulder and arm. Bring the palms behind the head now. Seated back bend. Let the spine arch as the chin lifts, hands supporting head. Add a small twist side to side. And then just nodding the chin here, little chin nods as you look up. Return to the center, interlace fingers, pushing palms to the sky, and slowly release. Let's bring the bottoms of the feet together. Thumbs pressing into the arches of the feet. Massage moment. Holding the ankles. Inhale to lift up and look up with the eyes, with the chin, and exhale looking forward to those feet. And shifting from side to side, one elbow presses into the inner thigh, then the other one. Shift and shift. Using gentle pressure from the weight of the arms into the inner thigh. Breathe in. And coming back up, sitting tall, let's place the hands around the ankles, wrapping underneath the ankles, and just tap the toes lightly together. Find that balance. Switch the position of the hands, holding the arches of the feet, or you can hold big toes or ankles, calves, extending one leg to the side. Bring it back to the center and exhale, other leg to the side. Maintain your balance, your focus, your breath work. And place both feet down. Inhale, arch the spine, chin to the sky, looking up, and exhale, fold forward over those legs. Shoulder shrug and exhale, drop shoulders and elbows down, encouraging legs, hips to release and relax farther. And inhale back to center. Folding the legs, side bend, reaching arms up and over those folded legs. Bottom hand holding the knee. Let's gaze to the top palm. Using our bottom hand to now hold on to the wrist, reaching more length, more stretch in that top arm, shoulder, side body, hip. Come back to the center. Drop down to that elbow. Find a quadricep stretch. Same side hand holding the ankle or foot. Bend the knee forward and bring the knee back. Find that range of motion forward and back. Keep the knee back and start to lift it up and down to the sky, to the mat. Use your bottom foot to rest on top of that top leg, bringing that top knee closer to the ground. Breathe in. Dropping down lower to the elbow. Extend the bottom leg. Hold on to the top foot if you can, or the ankle or the shin, and pull that top leg towards you for a deep stretch in the hamstring, inner thigh, if it's possible, and you're feeling frisky. Use your bottom hand to hold the top foot and try to sneak your top arm and your head through that opening. Bottom leg has to really be active to hold this balance. Stay calm. Maybe both hands can hold the foot, increasing our balance. Flex the bottom foot as if you could do the same move from standing. Release the top leg, just placing the foot down in front of you, and take your palm and push that knee away from you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Roll onto your front body. And that same leg that was stretching, we're bending it in. Heel to glute, holding with both hands to the back of the foot. Maybe walking the hands lower to the ankle. Rest forehead down. Extend both legs, both arms, lift the chest, the head away from the ground. Reach the arms and legs back enthusiastically, and then lower the legs. Bring palms underneath the shoulders, elbows bent and lifted, and let's press up into a modified upward dog, keeping knees down. Looking up, looking forward, looking to the side, and up, forward, and the other side. Press out of those shoulders, and then lowering down. Rock this out with the legs side to side. Let the hips move. Let the breath move. Elbows down under shoulders. Tuck the toes, come up into elbow plank. Exhale and deepen abdominals up and in. Lengthen the spine. Pike the hips, walk the toes a little closer with tailbone high. Like a downward dog on your elbows, and then lower knees and find child's pose. Side number 2, coming into that folded legs side bend and stretching that arm up and over the feet, over the legs. Let's look up to the palm, focusing, finding that drishti, that focus point. Use your bottom hand to reach up to the top wrist and gently pull some more space. More stretch, encouraging more bend, more sensations. Drop down to that elbow and find the quadricep stretch. Top hand finding the top foot. Bring the knee forward and back. Flexing hip, extending hip. Lift and lower that knee to the sky, to the ground. Try to keep the knee a little bit behind you. Bottom foot is going to rest on top of that top knee, reaching the knee down to the ground. Drop down to that bottom elbow. Extend the bottom leg and reach up for the top foot into this deep inner thigh hamstring stretch. Stay here. Or try holding with your opposite hand as you gracefully swivel through that opening. One side may feel different than the other. Flex the bottom foot. Maybe both hands can hold the top foot. Breathe and think happy flexibility thoughts. Lengthen that leg down and roll onto your front body. That same leg we were holding on at the top, we're going to bend that knee and find the ankle with both hands. Pull the foot towards the glute. Maybe reach the hands lower for the ankle. Extend both legs, point the toes, floating above the ground, and the arms reach, palms in. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Now interlace the fingers behind you and reach strongly through the arms, palms together. Deep squeeze as we lift up a little higher and release. Hands under shoulders. Let's press up into downward dog, this time shrugging the knees, floating above the ground. Look to the sky and over one shoulder, and to the sky and over the other shoulder. Lowering down slowly. Rest the head on top of those hands as we rock the legs side to side. Curl the toes, elbows under shoulders. Let's move into elbow plank. Nod the chin. Focus on the space between the wrists. Bring the palms to the ground where the elbows were. Come up higher into plank. Breathe here. Downward dog, hips high. Sink heels and then bend one knee, then the other. Walk the dog. Spine long. Fingertips press. Back into your plank. And let's vinyasa chaturanga. Move the chest forward through and up to upward dog. And tuck the toes back into downward dog. Taking an external rotation with the legs, with the arms, fingertips open, toes open. And let's repeat the knee bending, pedaling through the legs. Dropping one heel, then the other. Walk the feet parallel, hands to shins. Let's inhale, coming up, and exhale, fold into the legs and repeat. Inhale up and exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, lower. Release head and neck. And dropping down into a seated position, cross-legged if you can. Sitting up on a pillow if you like. Finding our final oil, I'm using a lavender as we move into our closing sequence. 3 drops. Circle it around. Breathe in deeply. Let this calming, rejuvenating aroma take effect on your mind and body. Rubbing the residual oil into the shoulders. Lilo is here. Just doing a little shoulder squeeze, little shoulder massage moment. Reach the arms to the side, long fingertips, palms down. Circle those arms, little circles. Trying to send the arms back and behind you. Going for about 30 of these. Sit a little taller, keep breathing. Reverse the direction the other way. Try to relax the legs. Stretch a little longer through those arms. Turn the palms up and let's lift the arms overhead and down to a T shape. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Exhale, inhale. Stay calm, breathing into that lavender aroma. And bring the arms forward just for a moment. This is what I want you to do with your wrists. Move the fingers in and out from your wrist joint. Now send the arms to the side in a T shape and do that same thing. Palms face down and shifting fingers forward and back. Reach arms up. Bend the elbows, take a moment to look at the palms, and then arms up to the ceiling, spreading out and open to the side. And again, lifting up, bending through center, look at the palms, and then up to the sky and open out to the sides. Big openness in those arms. And now sweep the arms forward, let the palms come in, take a look. And open to the side, sweep forward. Scary bug. And stay focused. Don't let anything distract you. And keep the arms back here. Palms facing forward and little squeezes. Find the backs of the shoulders, shoulder blades. Keep going, palms facing down. Keep it going, palms facing back. Keep it going, palms facing up. Little squeeze, pulses, energizing the back body. And now one palm up and one palm down, and the palm that's up, we're going to let that lead us into a reach, a side body reach. And we're looking at the palm as we reach and reach, switching side to side. Arms stay lifted. Coming back to the center, resting backs of the hands on the knees. Drop one palm to the ground and drop the ear away to the opposite shoulder. Let that same side hand rest on top of the head for gentle neck stretch. That bottom hand is reaching away, lowering down. Exhale away, lowering down. Turn to look down to the ground and turn the bottom palm open and continue that reaching and lowering action. Release back to center. Let's repeat the other side. Ear drops to the shoulder, top hand resting, not pulling, just using the natural weight of the arm as the bottom hand reaches away and lowers back down. Turn to look down at that shoulder, palm opening forward as you continue to reach and lift and lower down. Release the arms. Head floats to center. Roll the shoulders back. Resting backs of the hands on the knees. Let's shrug and drop. Shrug and release. Inhale, exhale. Alternate side to side. Just let go of any holding, tension, tightness. Release, release, shake it out. Palms are open and receptive. Close the eyes, breathe in. Take a meditative moment here. Maybe a soft smile. Breathe into this moment. Allow all the work, the oils, the focus. Let it come together, integrate into your inhales and exhales. Stay calm and accept the sensations through the body. Accept this moment that you're having. Reach the arms up to the sky. Palms together, let's slowly drop into heart center. Final palm gazing moment. Staying present and mindful and calm and grateful. Folding forward over the legs. Thank you for joining me. Until next time.